Hello everyone, and thank you for tuning in. This is the first video in my Introduction to Artificial Intelligence video series. My name is Andrew Brown, and I'm a full-time student at Franklin University studying cybersecurity and AI. I am also the president of Franklin's Python Programming Club and a senior officer in their cybersecurity club. A decade ago, I fell down the AI rabbit hole. For me, it started as a fascination with pathfinding algorithms for entities in video games. But over time, I've learned so much more, from creators like Andrej Karpathy and Lex Fridman. Although I lack their expertise, I'd like to believe that my passion for the field makes it just a matter of time before I catch up. In this series, I'm going to try and share some of that AI passion with you. If I'm successful, you'll gain an appreciation for the architecture, hardware, and science powering text bots, image generators, and self-driving cars by the time we've finished. This series is designed so that beginners who have only briefly heard of ChatGPT or have briefly interacted with it can follow along. If you want to understand what's going on under the hood of this exciting technology, then you're in the right place. By the end of the series, my hope is that you will feel confident discussing these core concepts with anyone, and that you'll know what you'd like to explore next. Let's jump into how this series was built. First, and most importantly, I use Whisper Typing's voice-to-text to capture my raw ideas. I speak my brainstorms out loud and get an instant transcript to work from, saving me many hours of typing. Next, I fed those transcripts into an AI co-writer, mainly GPT-4, with its built-in web search tools. This helped me organize my notes, fact-check details, and suggest crisp phrasing. Then, I bounced drafts back and forth with Claude and Gemini, two other different models. They helped me dive into research papers and refine any of the rough edges to my ideas. Finally, I stitch everything together into bite-sized scripts. I cut out the fluff, I polish the flow manually, and I fit the content to my voice because that is still key despite the liberal use of AI. That pipeline turned hours of talking and digging into research into these tightened episodes, so that we can spend less time digging and more time learning. If you're hungry for more after this series is done, here are some resources that I swear by. In terms of textbooks, I feel that the gold standard is Artificial Intelligence, A Modern Approach, specifically the 4th edition. For a more general deep dive into math, I recommend Jan Goldberg's Mathematics, From the Birth of Numbers. I owe much to this book for my renewed interest in and appreciation of mathematics. Next is a title often said to be a pillar of artificial intelligence learning. I'm talking about Anil Ananthaswamy's Why Machines Learn. This is an excellent book, and it offers a clear bridge between theory and practice. Finally, I'd like to share two of my favorite online content creators. The first is Andrej Karpathy, whose video demos will show you how to code the concepts yourself, although he does have fantastic introductory content as well. Second is Lex Fridman. His long-form interviews give me a front-row seat to conversations with top AI researchers and industry experts from around the world. If you have a favorite AI content creator or author, please drop a link to their social media in the comments. I'd love to explore what they have. Alright, that's it for my introduction. If you'd like, please take a moment to stretch or take a sip of water, and when you're ready, we'll dive into episode 1, what AI is and what it isn't. I'll see you there.